Like not girls trying to fuck.
Like I said, they wouldn't be shit without some of these big places. I'm always like, every time I do a podcast there, I'll always do something that's anti-audio broadcast. Like
what do you mean?
Like tapping next to the microphone loudly with the glass device against a hard metal surface.
And you know better, huh?
It's like it's an audio broadcast. Like, what are you doing to someone's ears right now? But I forget. And I also, when I listen back, I always love it. It gives it character.
Welcome to this podcast.
I'm gonna get special. Yeah, but you kind of inspired me on some things. Talking about like God has a river. It's kind of like you gotta flow with it. You can't like fight against the current. You gotta like have faith that river got your back, no matter how bumpy that rock is. Right?
Well, yeah. I need some weed. So I'm gonna smoke, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Rondo Show podcast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I told y'all I've been dreaming of this for a long time. Podcasting by the campfire, by the lake, and it's happening. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, had this vision, I would say, since 2017, 18. Never had the opportunity to pull it off though until now. So, hope y'all enjoy. Tune in, subscribe. Rondo Show podcast. We. I gotta hit the bone.
Special. Yogi, I'm gonna hook you up, buddy. You're eating with us tonight. I'm gonna cook him a couple patties and put in his food.
Shout out to them. Arthur Anderson.
What it do? What it do?
Bro, I did wanna it's a lot of shit I wanted to talk about. But at the same time, I wanted it to just flow. And I wanted to know what you kinda had to say as far as I'm always like, every time I do a podcast there, I'll always do something that's anti-audio broadcast. Like
what do you mean?
Like tapping next to the microphone loudly with the glass device against a
when
hard
your
metal
first rodeo,
surface.
and you know better, huh?
It's like it's an audio broadcast. Like, what are you doing to someone's ears right now? But I forget. And I also, when I listen back, I always love it. It gives it character. Because it's not like I care so much about how it sounds to you that I'm like, I don't know, you get more, I feel like you get more out of the show when the show is not worried about you as the viewer or the listener. But whatever. What I was saying though, no, what we was talking about when I asked you how you been feel, like when you was asking me how I was feeling, bro. Like before we even got there, I was gonna ask you about a lot of shit, bro, because it's like you got to see a lot of shit from an inside perspective, and like
from like a growth perspective, or not growth, but like a timeline perspective.
That and you a man. I've been dealing with a lot of women recently in my life, and a lot of men who aren't like men. You know what I mean? So it's like, not saying that you Superman, you know what I mean, but it's nice to have a positive role model. You don't want to smoke right with your mouth.
Yeah, so you got to put the smoke.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you can smoke still, just can't. Yo, mom's not gonna be here forever.
You said she's not gonna be high forever. You said what?
No, she's not gonna be out here with us forever.
Oh,
she's just
okay.
hang out for. She's just hang out for a second.
Record.
Right now, he's recording podcast.
Wow. I don't know anything about podcasts.
He can edit you out, but right now you're a star. You're on the show. Is your joint up like Ronnie's?
It's recording.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I'm gonna show you my phone. I'll show you an example of his show. You can see on YouTube.
Oh
He
my
has his own
gosh.
channel. Sorry.
YouTube, yeah.
I'm shy.
My mom's interested, so she's gonna ask.
I know.
I'm just being her to the punch.
I knew she was gonna ask. I'm just shy always.
I feel you, bro.
And it's also like, I don't know. It's the people that you almost. It's like you care about their perspective of you. So you always want to appear a certain way.
That's real for any artist. I'm sure can relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what kind of capacity, no matter what stage of the artist you are.
Yeah.
Big scale, small scale, micro, macro.
Yeah, but then the whole goal, I feel like, as an artist, is to make art for everybody, and that, like, I hate doing easy art, where it's like easy art for everybody who's like me. Of course that works, but why can't I make something that everybody gets?
Yeah.
That your mom likes, that my mom likes,
I feel you.
kids like.
I mean, that's a good question. Why can't you?
It's not that I can't. It's the capitalism in it all. It's like if I start to think about money and marketing and trajectory and planning, and
Then it gets complicated.
then it gets complicated because it's like there ain't no room for that.
That makes sense.
Once you decide to make something a business, that's when the show must go on mentality comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, this sounds, yeah, in a human world that makes sense, or in a perfect world, yeah. But in order for this to go here and reach this number by this number, by this date, by that time, by this measurement, by this marking point, by this quarter,
For all these moving
you
pieces.
have to move. Like everything has no true choice but to be a cog in the machine, or you get forced out of the machine.
So what is mentioned? Sorry, I didn't want to jump in there, but like
No,
is
you're
that
not.
kind of way to describe it? Like you said, mentioned is like just a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like that with art.
Well, with
It
this,
should just be from the artist to the world, right?
bro. I mean, if you're doing production,
You need help.
production,
You need help to get it out.
in general, production is a complicated is the type of art where there's a lot of moving pieces.
Well,
It's
when
not-
I say
it's
moving
not
pieces,
linear.
I'm talking about that have nothing to do with the art. You see what I'm saying? The business of it is what has nothing to do with it. The creation of the art and what the art means to the people ain't got nothing to do with the business.
Okay.
But it's like, how do you eat in this world as an artist?
Starving artist.
That's the real question. Is the only way to be as an artist is to starve. Because art, like, if you don't want to be a starving artist, are you then saying I don't want to be a true artist?
But then
there's other people who will talk to you crazy like, bro, you are so good at this. You're such a great artist. It's no way you shouldn't be making no money off of it.
But then you got like
Like, it's that simple. Like it's
But
just.
then you got artists that like just like, you know, just blew up. They didn't have to like I'm not hating like Drake. You know, he was already like kind of like a TV actor star before he, you know.
But that's art still. Acting is art.
No, it is. So I don't know, you know, how he got his break in acting. So I'm sure he had to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it all, regardless of it all, I was just talking to your point about it being moving pieces. And yes, it's a lot of moving pieces, like I said, that have nothing to do with the actual art. It has nothing to do with Drake's acting skill being displayed on camera. It's a lot of, who do you know?
Kind of like when the celebrities like.
Who do you know?
Kind of like that interview was here that they were saying like, dog, like you live in a different world. I get paid to go to a club. You go to a club.
Exactly. You go here for entertainment.
I'm getting paid.
I come here. I don't want to be here when I'm here. You want to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that artist. That probably already
This
has a
is
lot of money.
for work.
This is for work, but that artist probably want to spend time with his family.
Right. But that's the other thing. You made the songs. That was all he cared about, was making the songs and putting the songs and giving the songs to the people. He didn't care about the club appearance.
Yeah.
The club appearance.
Wow. Just have a man work a workshop today. Watch. I go back for me. Watch.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that one out.
You are all good, bro.
That was really funny. Yeah, Mom.
It's okay.
Which is why I was saying about the teaser situation. We still need to be smart about how we control the mice.
I do 3 in 30 workshop. 3.
Wow.
A lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad she's not there right now, though.
But, bro, is it how the universe works? Like, man, it's funny. Again, how many of my family members or me are going through the same issues.
Yep. But that's the other thing. It's like, excuse
The
me.
problems you have life you can't run from. You said it. You said that.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big one.
Well, wise men say that.
Well, I think it's this. I think it's just. Well, yeah, but I think it's like, I don't know, man. The universe, nature, whatever we're in. I think we're all like, I had a guy on my podcast I told you about, who described it perfectly. He said we're submerged in water. So basically, whatever we do creates waves, and it affects the other waves, and they ripple off of each other, all that. But also, I believe this life, life or the universe, energy has texture to it. And at some point in time, it's a group of us that fall into a groove together. You know what I mean? We might not know that it's because we all ate this on this day at this time, and it made us go to the bathroom at this time. You know what I mean? Or it made us all feel this way about this thing. Or then when this announcement that they announced to all of us, we all feel differently about it, or we all feel the same about it because of the other things that we all did. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like going to school in the DMV. You have slang that you think is from the DMV, and then you go somewhere and they're like, bro, they get that from Philly, right? Like, that's...
Oh, your script gets flipped.
Yeah, you think it was you, and it's like, hold on, so I'm a part of... So Philly's in me? Then you have to kind of confront that. So, and I think with living around people, it's kind of like how they say with women, when it's like women in the house a long time together and they kind of get in their cycles sync up. It's like, I feel like the human cycle syncs up.
Of like the root of like the saying or a word y'all think you know, or sometimes we don't know, but most times we don't know. All right, so going back to what we were talking about.
You got a flashlight over there, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one for you real quick. Get the flames going back. So like the South Dakota trip where me and Lauren went to Chicago, and I was joking because I met an elderly couple from Chicago. We grew up the whole life. I was just being friendly. We're just shooting the breeze in line for a tourist little attraction. And I was joking. I was
How
like,
long,
man,
Bernie?
about 5 or 10 minutes, Mom.
Up to Sterling.
Why?
Behind the workshop. 3 big words.
Okay, Mom.
How to kill
We're
them?
making progress. Once part of your home at a time, you have to put all the walls up, then they're gone.
No, I mean that workshop. Too many stuff.
Don't worry about it for now, Mom, please. There's nothing we can do now. We got an exterminator. We're doing construction. We're doing everything right. Be patient. Eventually, we'll defeat it. One step at a time.
Okay. Which one do you want to start? The computer room or the baby? What do you think?
Computer room next.
Wow.
I'm going to get this flashlight. You want to give me a hand real quick, bro? All right, I'm going to get the sides and get the bunching.
Let me. We in the power or hand. Which one to prefer?
Oh, we can eat. I'll put eat right here.
I don't care.
We can eat here, Mom. It's fine. You want yours cold? I can leave some cold. You want yours cold?
No, man.
I was gonna pour a whole bad boy in there.
Okay, either way, bro.
Right.
What do you think? Pavlon, is it more
Maybe,
like?
yeah, maybe pavilion.
Dog.
That's fine, Mom.
What is that?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave some cold.
Too dark to see.
That's fine, Mom. That's fine. I have another light. It's bright. Don't worry.
That's why I mean, unless we can pole with more point, okay.
Thanks for the help, bro. Perfect. Yes, sir. You're looking good. Looking good. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get another small tape in. There you go, Bob. Another table. Yep.